Cheers.
Ding.
These are babies.
Baby. Rapid review gets rapid Glencairns.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so.
Is
here
it
we
4?
go. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Almost. Cheers.
Cheers.
What do we have today?
We are reviewing a classic. How about the OG?
The hog.
The OG, the unheard of, the never found, always sought after, never found.
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace. Every store owner loves to hear or get questioned. Do you have Buffalo Trace?
Do you guys have any Buffalo Trace?
Yeah, anything from Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Eagle Rare, Blanton's.
We've had Buffalo Trace several times on this channel, on this show, but it's been a while. It's always sometimes good to revisit a classic.
Exactly.
Good baseline. A lot of people want to know about Buffalo Trace.
Exactly. And that's kind of why we wanted to kind of just circle back to it, make sure it's still as good as everyone thinks it is, because everyone seems to want it.
So before we even get into it,
Yes.
Going into this, initial thoughts on Buffalo Trace. Like, what are you thinking you're going to taste, think about value, think about the actual product? Where are you with Buffalo Trace before we get deep into this baby?
So I think Buffalo Trace, just the whiskey, not the distillery, I think it is unassuming. It's good-ish, you know, but you're not going to upset anybody.
I think it's my big takeaway from Buffalo Trace before we get into it is it's great for what it is. It's a great $25 bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
It's not offensive. It's great for beginners. I think it's great for people that just want something light and easy.
Yes.
And it's a very solid $25 bourbon.
Yeah.
25, 30, wherever you can find it.
60
retail.
sometimes.
I would not pay 60 for this at all.
75.
But if you can find this for 25, 30 bucks, 20 at Costco, then I think it's a great buy for that.
Yes.
Store picks can get interesting, can get fun. But all right,
actually, they get distinct. I'm a big fan of the Buffalo Trace store picks.
Yeah,
those are fun.
Really different at times, and a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah.
Tommy's had some good ones. We've had some different ones there.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. I think that's the best Buffalo Trace buy.
And then you can get those for like $35, $40. That's
those
really
are worth.
good,
those are to me. Those are way worth the money. 100%. Even though it's 90 proof. So nose, bright apple to me. Apple caramel.
We've described this in the past as a apple pie in a glass.
Yeah.
It does have some of that cinnamon as well. Nothing crazy, but just like an apple pie, very faint.
Yeah. But there's still bourbon flavor,
For sure.
In my head, like people are getting into whiskey, they may venture towards like, oh, I just like Basil Hayden because it's mostly water anyway. And so there's something distinct about Buffalo Trace over Basil because it has more character.
Yeah. 10 proof more.
Right.
It's still kind of lower than what we typically like, but it does have more viscosity, more flavor, more oomph to it than something that's 80 proof.
Exactly.
It's good. It's got a very sweet nose. It's very like you said, unassuming, right? Like it's not going to offend anybody by any means.
This is the whiskey that you need to drink if you're trying to drink whiskey.
Getting into it, it's a really good bourbon. For a $25 90 proof bourbon, it fits that perfectly. I don't know if there are too many better 25 90s, 30 90s. Think about that. Because if you go to Wild Turkey 101, you're going up proof. If you're going, So I mean, it's way better than the Old Forester 86 or anything like that. So it's a pretty good one for that. No, it's the Buffalo Trace. Hype.
The hype is real.
Certainly feeds
There's
into
a
the
lot
fact
of
that
hype.
you can't buy it,
There's
but
a
it
lot
is
of
a good product.
Yes,
it's probably overhyped.
Oh yeah,
but it still is a good product. If you can find it at retail, it's a great product.
Definitely. I'll tell you what, I think the finish is fantastic for $30 because the finish is just some spice and caramel. There's no like bitterness, no bitterness, funkiness,
no rough edges.
Right.
A lot of these it's at least 6 years, right? Buffalo Traces.
Yeah, 6 to 8 in theory.
Yeah. So you're getting a product that's not, that's another thing. The age on this is probably what makes it such a great product.
Yeah.
If this was coming out at 4 years, like a lot of your newer bourbons, your craft stuff probably wouldn't be very good.
Yeah. There's some graininess. A little corn heavy at the end, but again, it's not bad. This is like I said, it's baseline.
Very solid for new people. People make again, I probably wouldn't make it old fashioned with this.
This is the Toyota Camry of bourbons.
Very solid.
You know,
it's a good first car.
You're not going to upset anybody.
You're going to wreck your first car anyway. So go after
Get wrecked with this.
Yeah. Get wrecked with
wreck yourself.
Wreck yourself. And then check yourself. Drink responsibly.
Cheers. I'm sorry, drinking small up.
What kind of grade do you give this?
This is, gosh, I hate this. This is, so I feel like C is way too like punitive, but like C is average. And so like this is.
I'm looking at it a little bit differently.
I know.
Again, for what for you and your palate.
This is a B.
Yeah. I'm going to go A-.
Straight B.
So for you and your palate, I don't know that this is what you're looking for, but for what it is, it's not trying to be something great. It's not trying to be an allocated whiskey.
Right.
That's hard to find. For what it is, it does it really well. A- for me. I think it.
A-.
It's not A- for me. It's just an A- for whiskey in general.
I'm already reaching for something that's better. So
check us out on all social medias. Comment below your thoughts on Buffalo Trace. Are we right? Are we wrong?
We're right.
Is New Riff something better that you should go and try like this?
This store pick.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Comment below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Cheers.
Cheers. No.
Can I have some of that?
No.